Um, could you tell me, is there an incarnation that you can sense that would be really very beneficial for me to connect to one of my own incarnations?
Interestingly enough, we are being shown an energy, a being from a Sassani.
Oh.
This being is not giving a name yet. She is showing that she works very closely with the being you would understand as anima.
Oh.
She is also, in that way, stationed, you might say, on the Bashar mothership that is stationed above Sedona. You have had interactions with this being. She is one of the teachers, you might say, of the Sassani that come to help and play with and train the hybrid children and different aspects of the Yael.
Oh. And is she a student of animas or just a friend?
In that way, more of a friend. In that way, then more of a co-worker, you might say. There have been, in a sense, levels of initiation that she has received from the anima. She may be in that way, as you would understand, a bit younger.
Mm-hmm.
However, the way that their society is structured, there is always the allowance for the tables to shift, for the status to shift. There is always the allowance then for this being to impart her own teachings and her own understandings back to anima, and in some cases Saibo and Bashar.
Okay, so how can I just form a deeper relationship with her?
We will first give you an image of what we are seeing of her. This is not necessarily what she may literally look like, but it is a representation of her in the moment. She is what you would understand as being of the Sassani, so light blue, light greyish blue, iridescent in colour. Because of their quasi-physical nature, they have quite a strong aura in that way, that is almost rainbow, you might say. This being is then also wanting to specifically show her haircut, you might say. She has a very stark bob haircut. Bangs and an A-line cut. Once again, this is not necessarily how she may actually look in that sense, but she is wanting to show this very Art Deco way of expression.
Okay. That sounds fun.
Yes, it is very white, the hair, usually, but she is also showing that a good way for you to tune into her is that also it can appear very dark, much similar to your own color in that way.
Oh, okay.
She is then also taking me to showing me pictures of, again, an Art Deco sensibility. The type of art that came about in your 1920s. Very much connected to, in that way, different levels of sacred geometry, as well as being a very lovely, very artful representation of what certain perspectives may have thought to be the future. There was a futuristic idea within the Art Deco expression. She is also then an artist in that way as well, working with colours and adding her level of knowledge around different areas of sacred geometry and colour, and this is her modality of teaching in that sense. And when she is in her PowerPoint, you might say, of this type of artwork, she is then the teacher in the sense for the anima and the bashar from time to time. So we can say specifically for you, if it is exciting to do so, to look at some images of Art Deco expression.
Okay, I will. I'm not that familiar with it. So.
Yes.
So tell her I said thank you.